Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vault. I can hear myself. There we go. Welcome back to Vault Breaker 2, Group A. We have Burger40 versus Led Astray versus urmompleblol versus a Vug. The channel point prediction is open for you guys to vote. Uh, and one quick thing before we start, I do want to say that very quickly. Urmompleblol's am I barely hearable? Oh shit. No, don't try out soundboard. Okay. There we go. I just boosted myself on the microphone. Rudko's lying. All right, fuck. I'll turn myself back down then. Okay. So before we start, I do just want to say one thing. urmompleblol's video is going to be pre-recorded. He wasn't able to do this match live, so that's why you can see his very obvious 56 on the YouTube video title. The smiley face. Why, hello. Someone's here to join us. You could unmute. Oh shit.
Am I on?
You are on.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Portal 2 speedrun stream. Today, we're coming at you with Vault Breaker 2 live here from our in-studio home.
The in-studio with the live audience.
Yeah.
Woo! Let me start up a Discord screen share for you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's weird. We have it on the teleprompter right now to clap, but they're not clapping, so...
Yeah, they're not clapping. Come on. Full screen. I close that.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see if the players are ready to start. See if Vug's ready. Oh, I was going to have to start Lumbo's video manually. All right. Led's ready, waiting on Burger. Burger seems to be dead. Rest in peace. If any Zach fans want to step in for Burger this round.
We got a Zach fan in the chat.
Big, big. All right. Looks like Burger's ready. We start the countdown in game. Then we can get going. I clicked the button, but there's going to be like 10 seconds of stream delay.
The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
All right. They appear to be on the move.
They are going.
Button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency.
Burger's live split didn't start.
Just pass through an aperture science equipment that touches.
You know, I wouldn't put him past him to beat the whole game in 5 minutes, 16 seconds, but...
Oh yeah, that's very plausible for him.
Lie on your back and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
So this is probably looking like in terms of at least crowning a number one, this is probably the most one-sided group. I mean, in terms of seeding, obviously Burger coming in as the best player, and off in this group we have Led Astray, Mompleb, and Vug, who are all kind of like scattered around that 1 hour mark. Led Astray has a time just below Mompleb coming up on that 1 hour, but
Yeah, the only other person here with a sub hour is Led Astray with a 59.45, but
yeah, and I'm not a betting man, but like I'd bet my YouTube channel on Burger winning this. It's don't think I've ever seen him get above an hour. But
that's
of
true. That's
course,
true.
if there was a time to do it, if there was a time to absolutely flop, or for Led Astray to go in full 2018 form, it would be now.
All right, we got that timer up. There we go.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz.
Now, I do want to say that your mom Pleblol's pre-recorded run video is called Portal 2 in 5675, so we might be seeing a 56 from your mom Pleblol here,
That'd be really
which would
exciting.
which would be very, very exciting to see.
I think that has a lot of like competitive ruling technicalities, like if that's true, but you know. What was the pre-recording process like? Did we have a live referee?
We did have a live referee. We did have Fridge as a
Okay.
ref,
Okay, that's huge. I trust Fridge with my life, so.
as well as demo submitted. So, and by demo submitted, I mean we simply changed the name on Burger's world record demos to say your mom Pleblol. Yeah, predictions ending up soon. Burger with 60,000 points to his fan base here, his loving fans.
I mean, right now, like Mompleb is, oh my god, that movement actually ahead of Burger by a second or two.
Who knows though? Chapter 1 could easily be the bane of everyone's existence,
If you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not
Oh,
especially
let us
since
try missing the button
last.
glitch.
Ooh.
Oh no, no, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
third try. You saw the hesitation though,
There
walking on
is,
the
yeah.
button. Oh, it's so obnoxious.
I wonder if I was paying attention to Let Us Stray there. I wonder if anyone's going to be trying out the new bun stick lineup that there is instead of going back into the corner as most normally would. There's now a lineup that you could do. It's kind of consistent to do a CM like button stick.
Ooh, this is news to me. I'm a
Yeah,
little washed though, but
it is. It is like 3 days old. It is a very new lineup.
In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber and
it looks like everyone gets the shot fairly well there.
awake. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't
I mean, as we just mentioned about a minute ago, Burger finally taking the lead over Mompleb.
She is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up? Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job.
I would say good wake up so far, except who knows? Once you enter the elevator, you're basically either in a waiting loop or a doom loop,
Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else.
depending how Betrider goes.
Anything else to find an escape pod. But as soon as you look,
You know, as much as it makes chapter one an awful chapter, I'm really glad this trick is so early on in the run. If this was right after Cave Johnson, that would be terrible.
plug me in.
Yeah, thank God it's only 5 minutes in. RTA wise, at least.
Let there be light. That's God is quoting God.
But it also is a skill. I mean, even if
But probably fine.
it's quite precise, you know, muscle memory is always your best friend. You can get better at it.
Pod. It's moving up. Okay.
Yeah, with pause abuse, you can't get it fairly consistently, especially if anyone tries to do controller in full game, which I don't think they will, hopefully. Burger getting it, missing it first try. Getting it second try. Plembo
goes.
missing it first try. Getting it second try.
Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem.
Vug missing first try, getting it second try. Led Astray getting it first
First
try.
try. Wow. Okay, so we'll see how the clipboard fares for everyone, but the jump above average
Jump
for
fairly
everyone,
good, yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
Second try is pretty much average for full game.
This is my worst fear is getting the jump like 5th try or something abysmal, and then messing up the clipboard and not actually getting the skip,
Yeah.
because it is also a skill. You can look out for how the clipboard kind of jitters and where you position yourself on the incinerator, but sometimes the source physics engine just smites you down. Let's hope all of our players are immune to some divine intervention here.
Or we might be having a little bit of a pause from Vug here, so he has to swap out his keyboard because apparently his D key fell off,
What the?
which is a slightly vital key. It's a little bit important for this game.
Let Stray got it. I think Burger also got it. I didn't see
Burger definitely got it.
Mom Pleb if they got it.
He ended Wake Up with a 1202. I couldn't see if he got it, but
He probably
if
got
1202
it.
means anything, yeah. And apparently Vug didn't get it. Oh, Mom and Vug. Yeah, okay. Mom and Vug both did not get it.
Oh, okay. Dang. Unlucky.
And then, like I said before, we do have a little bit of a pause from Vug here.
Burger finishing chapter 1 at 12:51. Mom Pleb coming in right behind. It looks like just under the sub third.
Ooh, just over.
13. 13. That's the same number. Under the 1301 marker, the elusive 1301 barrier for chapter 1. Let us try coming in a bit later. 1314. But I feel like chapter 1's always the most variable. It has some pretty annoying tricks, and as we get into more chapter 2, chapter 3, this is where you can really let some skill shine through.
Yeah, there are plenty of tricks later in the run to where chapter 1, sure, it means a lot, but in the grand scheme of the rest of the run, you can make mistakes in chapter 1.
Yeah. I mean, even though no one got insane chapter 1s, I mean, Burger was 1250 is pretty good. I would take that for like 56 attempts, but sometimes when you're really trying to be the best of your game, like you're just like rolling the dice for Portal Gun Fast Dialogue, Bets Raider first try. I guess Secret Panel is much easier nowadays with the mini snap, but back in my day, you had to get a fast seam shot. Burger messing up the movement there, hitting into the panel. Oh no, this is going to lose so much time. This is so bad. A huge opening for all the other racers here. Messing Wetmaker actually has to... messing up on the second try again. Third try looks good. Some small hiccups.
The reset on laser intro for Vug. Not a chamber that you want to have a mistake on, because if you reset there, that's a good couple seconds.
Tough one. Yep. Mom Pleb cannot get Webmaker. Okay, that was 4th try. But at the end of the day, we got it. Let us stray. Oh my god. These runners are making this trick look so hard, guys.
It's just a reportal and a circle jump.
Surely when Vug gets there, he will get it first try.
I believe, I could be wrong in saying this, I believe Vug is a super reportaler.
You know what? Based. I've never done that strat in my life before, actually. I can't really say.
It is what CM World Record has, so it is the fastest.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, technically. Led Astray Oh no! Got the cube
Ooh,
jump,
oh
but didn't get
god.
through the portal. That's the worst. Okay. Falling on the backups.
Smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you. Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you.
Here's the super portal for Vug.
There it is.
It's the
Oh,
head portal. There,
no
this
one can
chamber's.
do this chamber today.
To be fair, I do think this is like debatably the hardest in chapter 2 full game. Maybe like in my opinion, I think catapult's intro is the hardest. If you do
Catapult
the cube
intro,
jump.
if you do cube hop.
Like even then, that's very much a technique thing. Like laser over goo is pure skill in terms of getting those mechanics down with the reporting and the movement. So seeing everyone mess it up is kind of silly. We've all been there though.
This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
Burger finishing out pit flings. You can already kind of see a one chamber gap here between Burger and everyone else.
This next test involves emancipation.
Mompleb getting the super reportal. Let us train now coming to the chamber. Oh my god, doesn't do the new movement. Someone should tell him that exists. Oh, and someone should
Oh.
also teach him how to super reportal.
Oh, he needs to reshoot the portal away.
Yeah, okay. Oh
Oh.
gosh. Oh no. Okay. Okay, Burger's doing ceiling skip.
Of course he is.
Does he do this in full PB attempts now?
Yes.
I hate this. You're
A couple of
He's-
people
he-
also do it. Madden started doing
Oh
it as
my
well.
God. I respect it, but damn. You're losing time, Burger. You could. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean,
It looks cool,
Compared
and
to
it makes
double
this trick a
dialogue,
lot easier.
here's the thing: when Burger made his video about showcasing the best segments from all the sub hours, Unity's run, which at the time I think was the only one that had ceiling skip, compared to double dialogue, reloaded ceiling skip like 5 or 6 times, and it was still the fastest.
That's actually pretty funny.
Ceiling skip saves a disgusting amount of time.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday.
Letastray looks like he got double dialogue.
This next test. Maybe I'll let you ride an elevator.
Mompleb missing the reportal, really struggling with a backup. Wow, like fluttering through
Ooh.
portals. Gets the backup back on. Burger with panel fling, looking good. Cube jump, or cube throw, placing on the button as Letastray is coming to the actual ceiling catapult chamber. Going over the glass, grab the cube.
Subjects and I'll ever need.
I hate the strat of hitting your head on the cube dropper. It is so hard. Oh, look at a stray!
Oh no!
Doesn't get enough momentum to the top. That's just annoying. Oh my gosh.
Bridges are made from
A rare miss.
pump in from the sun.
Burger into bridge intro as Mompleb's gonna be attempting the panel fling.
Sun shining on your face.
There
Ooh.
we go.
Oh,
Oh man, that's
You're a predator,
unlucky.
and these tests are your prey.
yeah,
Second
that's
try
much
is
better.
the charm.
I was researching
Yeah.
sharks for an upcoming
Activating dialogue as well.
Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The
Not
correct
let us stray
answer is
on an
nobody.
attempt.
Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel. Good news. I figured out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way I'm going
Oh,
to laminate
Burger
your
missing door
skeleton and
skip.
pose you in the lobby.
Uh-oh.
That way
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
how not to have
I
your
had a learning curve with but missing the reportal too.
Oh.
to have your unfortunate bone
This chamber can do it to you sometimes. Third try will be just fine.
I'm going to note
Yeah,
It
I had
either
a
works
moment.
first try or it doesn't work at all.
Yeah, when I was first learning, like getting back into the game, probably around like sub hour, back 2020. The thing about door skip. Oh, let us stray missing cube through glass. That's unlucky. The thing about door skip is that like once you're good enough at b hopping, you can very very easily go too fast. Like you need a very particular hop pattern to make it under the door. If you just straight up like bunny hop your fastest, you're gonna like be too high in your hop state to hit the door. So just go through the door. And like ever since in like 2017 when I played the most full game, my mentality for the trick was always just like bunny hop as fast as you can because I was so bad at movement that it would always work. And then once I got better at the game, I was like, wait, why is this trick impossible? And it was because you shouldn't actually bunny hop as fast as you can. You should do your hops. Burger going for the camera thing and missing it. It's okay. So let's
I don't
try
think
nails bridge the
anyone.
gap.
I don't think anyone else has tried it on in the tournament yet, so
Yeah,
it's okay.
it's very much a burger thing where it's fast. And honestly, like technically everyone should be trying it because if you miss it, as long as you are prepared to miss it or you like practice and you're ready to click right back into the old strat, doesn't actually lose time.
On other people it looks fine, but right here a scientist has noted that on you it looks
And turret blocker here with Bet's Rider for a burger. Pretty easy, pretty simple.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
And already, like we have we kind of have a burger chamber head of Mompleb a chamber head of Astray. Vug, it's hard to tell because his timer is about a minute behind, but probably also around a chamber behind Led Astray. Well, Vug's catching up, getting the door skip first try. Oh, but can't quite hit the button. Oh,
Oof.
not making it all the way with the bridge the gap momentum. Shooting that portal way too low
Yeah,
on
way
the
too
on the
low.
wall. They're not fixing it either. This is just how they do the trick. Okay, well it works when you get full speed, so that's fine for them. Yeah, pro tip for all runners out there: when you bridge the gap, you don't want to shoot on the wall portal, the reportal you do. You don't want to shoot as high as possible, but you want to shoot it barely below the max height on that wall. If you shoot it too high, you'll hit your head when you hop.
I bet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now.
And Burger40 finishing chapter 3 here. A respectable sub 23 time, looking like around 22:45. Pretty good. But this is where you could see a big swing in the race. I think there's a big enough lead between all of our runners that you're not going to see a lead change as a result of column blocker. But hey, like this chamber is where stuff happens. So we'll see how Burger fares.
If anything, what we might see is a change between Led Astray and Momplek, because remember, he doesn't have Bet's Rider.
Yeah, that's true.
So he'll have to do Ye Olden route.
Really fast chorus fruit skip for Burger. And let's see if Dane will be kind. Oh my gosh, this guy is so
prayed.
good at the game. Also, what is Mompleb doing? Okay, I just saw some pull the rug shenanigans. Wow, like, yeah, good luck beating Burger. Everyone else in the race, good luck. This race for a second is pretty insane right now. That was a very good column blocker.
I should have changed the the Twitch channel point prediction to be race for second.
Oh, let us straight to the cube, not fall on the button. I totally missed that. That is the most tilting thing that can happen in a full game run. Because you're finishing chapter 3, and chapter 3, while not, I would say not one of the harder chapters in the game, it has like a lot of challenging rooms. It's very easy to lose time on. I'd say once you get past like the big 4 of ceiling catapult, ricochet, bridge intro, bridge the gap, the chapter's a lot lighter. But when you're in pull the rug, that's a super easy chamber. You're thinking, all right, guys, I got to do column blocker. I'm getting prepared for like one of the most notorious chambers of the run, and then you lose 8 seconds to the cube not falling on the button. Mompleb getting through. So weird to see damage taken from turrets, but I'll get through into the elevator just fine. And now if Jerry, aka Dane, will be kind, second try.
Second try. Not bad.
You take that every day.
It's like a Led Astray as well. Let's see how Dane's on his side. Ooh. Also second try.
Second try. Wow, like these are looking better than my PB attempts. And now Mompleb and Led Astray, the gap is a lot closer, as you mentioned from the Vets Rider, but Led Astray missing the cube drop.
Ooh.
So Mompleb is definitely, it's not a full chamber lead. It's probably around 15 seconds. We'll see exactly. I'll actually count this. Mompleb finishing 25-38 for laser chaining. Looks like
like
about a
Letastray
10-second
will be
gap,
a 40,
actually.
45 or so. 45, 46.
So there's a bit of a longer fade out. 9 seconds. So definitely the race for second is on. And we'll see if Vug can fulfill the second place prophecy as Burger heads into the escape. I just want to watch Burger do turret sabotage, honestly. Never mind. Never
okay,
mind. Never mind. I don't. No
Let's
one's
not watch
watching. No
Burger.
one's watching. No one's watching Burger. You just you have fun. Yeah, Vug also did not get Bets Rider, so doing the very old. I won't even say old. This is like the normal strat you do if you don't get the skip. Burning the turret.
They say at night you can still hear the scream. You can still hear the screams.
Burger having to take a reload.
All of them functionally.
Yeah, I kind of hyped up Burger's turret sabotage too much.
I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to. Oh, I'll tell you.
Let Astray getting the jump over the railing. All cool and dandy. Vug is reloading a couple of times. Finally gets Dane skip.
See, hopefully Burger's turret sabotage goes better than before.
Yeah. Great starting jump. Always good to get that.
Template. Response. Template.
Follow me, you're gonna love this. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. See that scanner out there?
And the fast lineup for Burger. A little bit of spamming, but gets it in the end.
Was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm?
And Mompleb and Let Astray still about that 10-second gap, but Let Astray fails flash rate skip on the first try. Gets on the railing the second try. A small reload, about 2 seconds. But these things matter when the race for second here is so close.
They're children, but still, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really. Don't worry,
What color is Bug's portal gun?
Yeah, it seems like it's purplish. It looks like.
Yeah. Interesting.
It is the same color as the iHUD,
Yeah.
which is definitely a purple.
Oh my god, Mompleb just absolutely walking off the edge, had too much of this world. As Let Astray is taking the railing on the top. Especially with Let Astray's timer is desynced now, I think that little fall from Mompleb puts them almost even, I think within 3 seconds of each other. Look at the timer after this. But first I need to see what cycle Burger gets. I can't see the laser in this resolution. Oh, looks like he's getting the 100. No, didn't get that bite. My bad. Yeah, he's visibly frustrated about that one. And takes his frustration out in the stream chat. Yeah, entering turret sabotage. Led Astray is only 3 seconds behind Mompleb. So very, very, very close.
That gap is closing.
Yeah. And Vug. Oh, I just saw a really unfortunate reload there. No quick saves. Had to take the. Oh no, we're at the start of the level.
The auto save.
I missed what happened,
no.
but yeah, that's.
In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap.
Oh, what is happening?
Prove this easy one.
What is
You let yourself
Vug?
What we're looking
Did
at,
they
Vug
DQ fall off
might
again?
Vug might be DQing. We will see. Unfortunately.
Is that like intel from the runners, or are you just watching this gameplay and concluding that?
No, it's intel. It's intel.
Okay. I'm like, you're just watching this and it's like, yeah, Vogue's probably
Yeah,
gonna DQ.
he's gonna DQ.
I'm like, what the fuck, Jayo?
Burger sitting in core, not doing anything. He's probably gonna DQ.
He's probably gonna DQ. Let's face it, guys.
Your mom with Mompleb, no bets writer, probably gonna DQ. Therefore,
30
led astray, last man surviving.
30-24 for Mompleb exiting Led Astray. It's probably gonna make a 30-30.
I suppose
So a 6-second gap.
this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
And this is where we like get to snooze. This is where we start the Jayo M Sushi podcast.
Yeah, true. Last race we talked about. What was the talk about? VSnap probably.
If you snap.
I think that's where the conversation headed last time.
Yeah, I was say I was actually talking recently. I was talking to D Whatever, who's a Mario 64 runner, and I was just like briefly talking with him about speedrun precedents, or not speedrun precedents, but more like speedrun rulings. Specifically, like the hot thing that people always debate about in Mario 64 is skipping the intro. Which if you're not, you know what Mario. Everyone here knows what Mario 64 is.
I
Little
don't
lackey
think you
waking
need to.
up, Peach, come to my castle. Blah 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 blah. It's a 50-second cutscene. You have no control. For the first, well, you technically select a file and you have 50 seconds of nothing. But of course, the community there at least decides that they don't want to skip the intro, even though there are a minority that's outspoken about it. But it's really funny here when problems like that get presented, because it's like, yeah, we skip cutscenes in the middle of the game here in Portal 2. Like, it's funny. It's quite funny they don't skip the intro, in my opinion.
I mean, that just comes from old Japanese speedrunning precedents of starting timing when the console loads.
Yeah.
Because if Super Mario 64 was first getting its rule set today, they would absolutely skip that cutscene. Time would absolutely start when you gain control of your character.
Yeah, there is a very interesting precedent with the older games. I mean, same thing I was going to say. Quake, which is more in our wheelhouse. It's a first-person shooter game. I guess technically, like, you know, the father of the Source engine, question mark. I don't know the whole...
Gold Source
technically-
is a mod of Quake. Source is a remake of Gold Source.
So we'll say it's the
So,
grandfather.
Father-in-law.
Quake is still, if you run the full game, which I guess honestly not very many people do, the full game single segment if you submit to the leaderboards. And that's like not Speed Demos Archive, even though Speed Demos Archive was like literally originally a site for Quake demos. If you submit to speedrun.com, if your run is not, you can submit save load runs, but they get placed below all the single segment runs. Anyways, Burger finished the cutscene part. He got out of chapter 6 sub 34, which is like incredible. That's like I'm positive only like 8 people have done that before, sub 34 core split. But we'll see if old Aperture here will be kind to him. Granted, actually no, this race is so close. Like Burger could make a mistake and Led Astray could catch up.
Yeah, if
you know?
Burger makes a large mistake, then Led Astray will be incredibly close.
So you never know.
Because Burger's at a safe lead right now to make small movement mistakes or whatever, but if he messes a trick, then that won't be good for him.
If Burger forgets how to do Lemonade Skip, this race might be interesting.
Maybe. Or if Lemonade Skip forgets to work itself, which
That
is
that
just
also
as
does
likely.
happen. Yeah. But coming here into Cave Johnson, first try reportal, of course. Why would you expect anything else? Oh, but not first try jumping off.
Oh.
He goes for the harder movement here. This is no, he doesn't. I won't.
Nope. I think
Just
he was
trolling, I
attempting it.
guess. Looked like it. Let's see. Mompleb looks like a 3601, 02. The fade out's always so long there. 3602 core split. Let us stray. Doesn't get the hole in one. Looks like he'll be like 3606. So it's a 4-second gap between these two. Very exciting race. Burger missing the repulsion intro jump. We'll have to try again. Looks like he'll get it on the second try there. And we'll go here to stepdad this button.
Oh,
Misses it on the first try. Second try's okay though.
second try's fine.
He's always good for that one. I've never seen Burger get stepdad third try or later.
I'm surprised the panel isn't scared enough to just open on its own.
True. I would be. If I'm a test chamber, and I'm not gonna finish that. That's a very weird perspective.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough,
I was gonna say some very interesting words, but I'll save it for the praise after Burger wins the race here with the bomb fling super reportal, and he messes it up, so he's already losing time.
It's unfortunate. This chapter 6 for Burger, he's been getting all the tricks like second try.
Nice.
There have been small mistakes made, but small mistakes build up fast.
Chapter 6. Probably hardest chapter in the game, question mark, probably. I would say so. Easiest to lose time in.
Easiest to lose time on.
Except maybe chapter 1, but... And oh boy, Burger40 taking out the task tools. And beautiful. It's the cube, plops it on the button, portal's over, and there's Crazy Box all taken care of. Now, I didn't see what happened, but... Oh, Let Us Try actually gets the good move in there. He is now, like, 8 seconds ahead of Mompleb. A big lead change. I think Let Us Try just nailed Cave Johnson.
Let Us Try nailed. Mompleb also missed the re-portal.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh my god, I forgot that mini snap. Here's the thing on repulsion intro. I'm like, Mompleb is shaking. He's so scared of Let Us Try catching up, but it's just the mini snap.
Let Us Try not getting the mini snap. Oh, the angled decay.
Gosh. Burger doing the cool potatoes fling, hits his head. Oh, everyone's failing on like 4 screens right now. Mompleb finally gets stepdad. Let Us Try not even attempting it, going just to get the cube. Old reliable. I respect it.
All reliable, but retrying for stepdad is such a quick reload.
It is.
Mompleb probably gained a little bit of time. The 31-3.
New Portal 2 tech, Parkinson's. True. Oh, Mompleb going for a swim in bomb flinks. Oh my god, they're synced up. Mompleb and Let Us Try are synced. Led's timer is like 10 seconds ahead, so. And Vlog finally finishes chapter 5.
Let Us Try's bomb did in fact get re-portaled to the ceiling, not landing where it should.
That's really unfortunate.
That's a wildly unfortunate.
That literally probably puts them around. I'm looking at Mompleb
they are
missed
neck
a
and
fade.
neck now.
No, I can't tell. 21 was Mompleb's exit.
Yeah, they 22.
1 second. Yeah.
1 second.
That's so unfortunate. Let's see here. This is the big thing for Burger. He has to get the skip first try, or else these runners hot on his heels will catch up. Make the race very interesting. He doesn't go for the starting movement there. Interesting.
I think that's a fairly rare thing to do in full game. At least I
guess I'm a rarity then. I thought that was all the things the cool kids did, but let's see. Portal 1, Portal 2, walks in right angles. That's the portal. Looking for a handful of portal shots here, and it looks good.
Ooh, good, good.
Had
Burger
an
is
extra
safe
portal to
until
boot as
3
well.
gels.
Yeah. I feel like we should just like stop watching Burger. Like he's gonna get like a 57, 58. Let's look at the real race here.
The race for second.
Let me actually let me look at my splits. Let me see how Burger is doing.
$42, 48 out of chapter 6 for Mompleb. He led astray, hot on his tail, going to be a little bit behind.
Like 7 seconds behind.
$53, yeah.
Yeah, this is. I think Lemonade Skip is going to do huge things for Mompleb or Led Astray. Something's gonna happen.
Burger officially safe out of chapter 7.
You. Yeah, he's very much on 57 pace. So unless any of these runners want to like step up and play a task level end game, it's gonna be quite challenging.
Throw in a finale 4 skip.
I think you need more than the finale 4 skip at this point. Led Astray doing the boomer strat, and it pays in dividends. Investing early. It's a cool strat. I'm kind of sad that the super reportal's faster. I guess it feels better to execute, but like just going through the portal, flinging onto the blue gel, and getting the big speed, it's makes my brain happy.
That's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either, so I don't know why you're laughing.
Burger is plus 43 on his own PB, so that is on pace for 57-14. No, 57-17.
Yeah, that's chill, man. That's chill. That's like an average run.
All the time. Or I get this itch, you know? It must
Now hold on.
Okay.
Now curious. Let me check this SRC world record history. If Burger's run was recorded at, assuming he entered with a 57-15, that would have been world record on June 8th of last year. That would have been
Wow.
record.
Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving?
Mompleb got a bit of a better lemonade skip, but I think they both got it fairly cleanly. Some small hiccups, but they're within 5 seconds.
Okay, new tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere.
Vug is in the bottom right of the screen. I feel like I haven't mentioned him in a minute, so just wanted to put that out there.
I think it might be a curse with the bottom right corner of the screen. Because
Yeah.
last run, Bisaxa was on the bottom right corner, and his run just flat out reset in chapter 2. Or, yeah, chapter 2. Like, he just flat out reset.
Do you do them randomly or do you do them seeding from?
It was seated.
Okay.
Let's see, I could pull up the seedings. Oh god, where are they?
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all.
What is Led Astray doing?
Well done.
I think this is what we call in the business a swag route.
Yeah, this is a swag route. Okay, well that's gonna put him a bit more behind. That's over the audience for that one, but I'm not sure if he's gonna win the race. That's significant now. I didn't catch Mompleb's chapter 7 exit, but it's definitely more than 10 seconds now.
Absolutely. All right. I have the seedings pulled up here. Group A had seed places of first, 8th, 12th, and 16th. Group B had 2nd, 7th, 11th, and 15th. Group C has 3rd, 6th, 10th, and 14th. And Group D had 4th, 5th, 9th, and 13th.
Wow, yeah, okay. Great system. The organizers did such a good job.
I think that was a page turner system.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
I believe that too, honestly. Oh my God, led astray! What are you doing?
Oh,
Oh, guys, do not look at explosions.
The cube is supposed to go on the button and stay on the button. Actually, that doesn't matter.
Okay. I didn't see how many times he missed it beforehand, but finally gets through. The lead is widening.
Oh, what was that? That was nothing. That was nothing.
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little
We got Lemonade Skip coming up here for a bug.
So far, the 3 other players have gotten lemonade fairly cleanly, so we'll see if you keep that trend going. That is not a standard lineup.
And
Still
it's
worked.
okay. First try.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving the
Wow.
correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that wasn't the solution. What am I missing?
Yes, Group C is going to be directly after this run.
We got a
Directly after
double
this race.
header.
The double
Woo.
run, double race.
I'm gonna tape you solving these, and then watch
And the runners for that are Madden, Swola, Thorn Trips, and Fridge.
10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a way. 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a way.
Race enjoyers are eating well today.
Oh, Vugs, the stuck launch lineup.
What in
Can
the
we
2018
can we get
is
a
this?
base in the chat?
What am I watching, man?
Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, all right?
I think if he does 2 bounce as well, he just wins the race by default, yeah?
Oh yeah, I mean 2018 might as well go back then. No view snaps. Life was good.
No view snaps?
No seam shots at all. 'Cause that was
Play through the
late 2020.
container?
Yep. No cheating with save files.
Okay, Vug is doing the super report.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
let's not get ahead of
Alright,
ourselves.
We're fine.
We're okay.
Stuck
It
in the
is
modern day.
2023. Yeah.
Keep moving. Sorry about the lift, it's out of service, because it melted.
Yeah, and Led Astray has really been crumbling a bit here.
Yeah, Monpleb Chapter 8 has been fairly decent, while Let Astray's been making a little bit of mistakes. But
Yeah, it's
again,
about
those pile up.
it looks to be about a gap of 6 seconds, Clarity 16, so it's about a 10-second gap still, it looks like. The timer difference is a bit deceiving, and because these these early Chapter 8 chambers are so short, like Polarity is literally 16 seconds, so... Oh my god, Mompleb almost threw the cube off the side of the freaking thing! That would have been really funny. I think.
Poking around for other test subjects, no luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me.
Burger did propulsion catch, I think.
Yes.
That's where he is.
Seriously, look forward to it.
You wanna know what I'm gonna make a full game strat when I come back to grinding? You know the CM strat here?
Yeah.
Yeah, how hard could it be?
I forget what the actual reason is why it's not done in full game. Something dialogue.
I think
probably.
it's really I think the look trigger is really annoying. I remember trying to look at it for one day and then being like, this is not consistent, but
Oh, it's
Burger checking himself out in the portal mirror real quick before heading into chapter 9.
Yeah, 51-41 to the last stretch of the game.
Dying to know what your
Yeah, man, he's pretty good. This is
only 2 more chambers.
mid 57. Just casually getting like a top 5 time. No reset.
No reset. I don't know how much you practiced before this.
Bugs in chapter 8 now too. Hey.
Woohoo.
They were Was there a moment where there must have been a moment where they were all in the same chapter between Burger barely finishing and Vogue just entering. That's exciting. That's competitive.
That means that the seeds are balanced.
True.
I've got an idea. Yes, in your face. I got. Oh no. Hold on. I'm almost.
Some laser platform difficulties, I think, for both Mompleb and Led Astray. Mompleb finished around 53:10. I think Led Astray will make up a bit of time here, but still be behind. No, it looks like it's still around 10 seconds.
Yeah.
9 seconds to be exact, but that's this is now the thing where the ball is really in Mompleb's court, because if you don't make mistakes, there is not enough time left. Just like be faster for 9 seconds. At least not on this level. Maybe if it was like Mompleb versus Burger, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past Burger to randomly pull 10 seconds out of thin air. But if Mompleb doesn't make any mistakes, I think he's gonna take home second. But it is deceptively easy just to fail here in these excursion funnel crouch fly glitch maps here in the part where he tries to kill you.
Also, as well, Finale 4 could pull a little bit of a silly joke and give you bad ending.
That is true. Always something that can happen in these race scenarios. You have to prepare for the worst, really. And Burger40s in Finale 4. I think he's on like a 27-31 pace if it gets an okay Finale 4. Did I say 27?
You did say 27.
That's exactly what I meant to say. The 30-minute time save in Finale 4. Time travel invented. It's just that good, guys.
Surely there's a way to make the start timer run backwards, right? Oh, why doesn't he
Ooh.
just do that?
Pretty sure it's a problem.
Yeah.
I think the lights on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break.
Any pleb time leaks? It's not looking like a 56-47. I hate to be
No,
I hate to be a doubter.
It was 56-75.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually know what his actual time was. I think Fridge posted it somewhere, but I haven't looked at it.
Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4, throwing it. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at
But we'll see how these finales go. I'm just looking at Mompleb's screen. Strafing over the Crusher, very nice. And the split is a 55-53.
Question of you, actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Just then, I wanted you to. Ah!
And for Led Astray, a 56 flat. So it's 7 seconds. 2 seconds pulled out of thin air for Led Astray. And the catwalk bump from Mompleb gets it nicely. Some height to spare. Strafing through, looks like he's going to beat the gel pipe. Yes, sir. Gets through it. Oh, doesn't hit the wall there. Actually, reload to save. Doesn't even go for the backup. But the save is before he hits the thing.
No.
So he has to do this try. No, he doesn't go the backup. He goes all the way back to the railing. Okay. That
Doesn't even
is
have
definitely
bets
how
matter,
you can.
so-
Oh, no.
Yeah, Oh no.
no! And now Lettustray's in the lead now. Let's see if he can get this.
Letterstray does have bets redder, so
Yeah. 56-52 for Mompleb, and the lead has completely shifted the other way. 7 seconds for Lettustray.
Mob is overrated. The burger outdated. Letterstray activated. So true.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is just tragic. That's I don't know how many people know of that backup there, but you can it's really hard to describe if you haven't seen it before, but if you're like in the area where Mompleb was there against the like yellow padded trust beam, you can hit the underside of the staircase that you normally go up, and then go down onto a beam below, jump up, hit the lamp, and then there's another beam you can hit to lower yourself down. It looks really cool. It's like 2 seconds slower than just doing it normally. So if you miss the catwalk, it's faster to do that. Anyways, here, Burger's going to be finishing the game.
57-29.
29? That's a chill time. That's pretty
Exactly
chill.
1 minute behind his PB. At least.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Actually, 1 minute and 1 tick.
1 minute, 1 tick.
Congratulations to Burger40. He had some doubters. There were some naysayers. I think he
There are
proved them
some
all wrong
naysayers.
today.
So what? How about we call out the naysayers? Who
We
are
call
our
out the
deniers? Who are some of the people that have names that I'm familiar with? Slamix, Cora, and Black Semka are the deniers. They have voted for Led Astray.
Well, all you Led Astray fans got to keep your eyes peeled here because he has that lead here in Finale 4. But this is a level where you can lose upwards of 40 seconds if you get bad ending and don't reload it and don't know how to deal with it. You can lose a couple of seconds here and there to missing grabbing a core. You can fail your bomb juggle. There's a lot of variance. So we'll see how it goes. Mompleb will head in RTA, but the timer is 13 seconds in Let Astray's favor. The bombs will go off for Mompleb first here, breaking that conversion gel. And let's see how these players play it. Setting up for the bomb juggle here, going in the corner, setting up all the angles in the world before Wheatley has time to set up the bomb valley. Bomb valley. Bomb rally. Both looking down, admiring the conversion gel.
Vug overshot the stairs there, entering into Chapter 9.
Looks like Mompleb got both of them juggling the bombs. Mompleb missing the grab. Is this
opting to not grab Space Core? Interesting new strategy.
Interesting new strategy here for Mompleb. We'll see if it will pay off here as Let Astray is going to maintain the lead going to the second core. Bombs hit. The first one didn't, so he let the second one go through. Both of them actually opting not to preserve the second bomb.
At a time like this, it could come down to third core / moonshot, which is a little bit scary.
But I would say here, Let Astray is looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if the final core throws any problems his way. Wheelie booting up, hitting up the shields, but the weak spot behind him revealed, going through, hitting the upwards panel, going on the dialogue queue, through, zoom, orange on the ground, orange over there, through the blue, grabbing the core and through the portal, and moonshot is all it is for Let Astray to take second.
Well, let's see. Mompleb's third core, looking good. Still a couple seconds ahead for Let Astray.
In fact, I'm not going to be a hater. I think Let Astray cannot do moonshot and still beat Mompleb. I think there's enough time.
Ooh,
I have no idea.
That's 16 seconds if Mompleb gets moonshot first try.
we'll see.
That is 16 whole seconds.
That is 16 seconds. We'll see your Let Astray shooting that triangle in the ground, letting that orange portal stick, and it does so successfully. Now with just one final trick left in the run. Oh.
58-38.
He nails it.
All right, Burger40 gone off the line on Twitch.
And a 101.20 for Mompleb. Ended up being a bit bigger of a gap than we thought it would.
In the YouTube video ending.
Is that Carlson in the bottom left corner? Yo, put that on. Put that on.
Ooh, Vug not having a good backup for finale 2.
But yeah, an interesting race indeed. Definitely close between Mompleb and Let Us Try. Vug ran into a lot of difficulties on some chambers. I mean, I just saw the jailbreak and I was heartbroken. I don't even know what happened, but that's just so tilting when saves don't go your way. Burger40 proving why he's the world record holder. I mean, when you have a time 30 seconds better than everyone else and you can play within a minute of it, I don't think anyone's beating you.
Yeah, I think it's domination at this rate. So let's see, taking a look back at that SRC history tab, which if you haven't heard of it, SRC's new update has a history tab that shows you like the full summoning salt world record timeline. As that see so far, Burger since his first record 56:48 on November 12th of last year, he has beaten his record 2 more times with a 56:36 and a 56:29. Those last two only 17 days apart.
Wow. We have a request from Let Astray in chat saying, Sushi and Jayo, please sing Want You Gone. No.
If you want, I could put on Let It Go for you if you need.
Oh my god, no thank you. That's a throwback.
See, Vug and Want, or not Vug and Want You Gone, Vug and Finale 4. That's not what I wanted. My bad.
Oh.
Here, let's see. Let's pull up a. Let's see. Hang on.
Wow, Can't even still dominating the SEO for you for Portal 2 speedrun.
Yeah, Portal
It's
2
kinda
World
messed
Record
up.
speedrun. Number 2. Both of which is speedrun mod and any percent, not even the main category.
I mean, I feel like it makes sense just because you see the lower time,
Yeah,
yeah?
it's a smaller time.
Where's Burger's video?
So here's the thing. Scrolling down doesn't work on OBS.
Oh.
So I can't scroll to look. Yeah, third is Snack, and then fourth is a Portal any percent record by Can't Even.
Not even Portal 2.
No, I'm closing out of that.
Yeah, wait, that any percent time isn't even the world record. You know what this means? Everyone just needs better thumbnails and titles.
That's true. People need to start updating their titles that say world record when they're no longer world record. Because otherwise,
That's partially
I
true.
think that counts as lying on the internet, which is a federal crime.
My favorite thing sometimes when I do like research for challenge mode mini doc videos, I like go back to like some jet wash run from 2012 and it will still say world record in the title. Or oh gosh, I found like actually that spoils my video topic, so we won't go into it. It will be mentioned later. Also, Vug is
new Portal 2 Sushi video.
new Portal.
It's been like 3 years.
Yeah.
Is that
So, yeah,
Alex? No,
Vug's-
it's Shell.
Why is
Wrong
Vug
game.
Why is Vug's player model Alex?
Oh, was it Alex? I didn't
It
notice.
was. It was.
Oh God. Oh, I don't think you're allowed to do that. By the way,
Yeah. I was gonna say
105 1903.
the 519 GG. Congratulations to Vug. We're getting the race here. I believe the lowest seeded play in the tournament. So just coming here to play. It's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, couldn't make the race too competitive, but we take those.
That was good. It was still a great race. Still a good amount of good moments. Keyboard broke, brain broke, hands broke. That's about how the run goes. All right, GG to Burger, moving up into the finals. Burger now facing up against Rattle, whenever that is, or whenever the finals do happen, which we'll see once all 4 players have moved on. Up next, we do have another race. We won't be ending stream. We'll be going again. We have Group 3 with Madden, Swola, Thorn Trips, and Fridge. We'll be back. We'll be
Woo!
back starting at 2:30 p.m. That's in about 20 minutes. We will be back then. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.